Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office. I'm sitting at my desk and I'm looking out at a blustery spring morning, and I had the thought this morning that I want to try to organize my stickers a little better so that I can continue using them and not just having them sit in a pretty basket on the side of my desk. So come along as I set up a new sticker organization system, and welcome to my office. Currently, this is the basket that sits just to the side of my desk, and I thought it was a good idea to have all my stickers corralled in this cute little basket. But I have quite a few of the Happy Planner sticker books, and I find that I don't want to reach for them. There's several that I have used up about halfway, and at this point, when I do want a sticker, I start flipping and flipping and flipping through there, and I just can't find the one I'm looking for, and then I get frustrated and I don't use my stickers at all. So I'm hoping that by organizing them, it'll help me just keep using up my stash and then avoid also wanting to buy new stickers because I have plenty here. And so I thought of an idea that might work to help me just sort of organize these. I've seen lots of people talking about how they're creating their own little sticker books using the leftover glossy sheets that the stickers come on. So I think that's what I'm going to try doing today. Let's get together some supplies. Well, with all of the beautiful spring weather, we are also getting lots of trees blooming, which brings on my spring allergies. So I may sound a little hoarse at times, but you'll just have to bear with me. So recently I shared an Erin Condren warehouse sale order, and I'll link that video below just in case you're curious to see what I picked up. At the same time, I also ordered a few things from the Happy Planner because they were having a sale as well. So this is a small, I believe this is considered a personal size Happy Planner cover, and I picked this up mainly because it was on sale. I think I paid just like $3 or $4 for it, and I thought, well, gold is just kind of a fun color. I think the camera isn't showing. It's actually a very pretty gold, but anyway, I thought, well, this could be something handy to have around. I didn't really have a purpose for it, but I just kind of wanted to see the quality and what the Happy Planner covers were like. And then a few days later, I had the thought that this might work perfectly to create my own little sticker book. So what I've done so far is I found a piece of cardboard that came, I don't know, with a pack of pants or something that I bought. It's pretty sturdy and heavy cardboard, and I went through and marked where I wanted my punches to be. My tool disc puncher is pretty sturdy and heavy duty, but this is such a thick cardboard that it would not fit in there. So what I did was just mark it. I used this mini hole punch. It has a pretty tiny punch hole to just punch out the little holes to make the arc shape. And then I just cut the slit with some scissors. So that gave me the base that's going to be the back of my little planner here. And then of course I had some tool discs lying around, which came from a time where I thought I was going to be a disc planner. And it's been a while since I've tried using the disc bound system. I think what I determined that time when I was using it was there's something about having what I consider to be my memory keeping planner. So like my long-term storage, I'm going to keep it for years and years and years planner. I don't want that to be disc bound because it seems too temporary to me. And I also found that I would set it all up and then I would forget where I put everything. And so I went back to using a bullet journal. But I think for this purpose, the disc bound system is going to be great because I want to be able to easily take the pages in and out and rearrange them. And I'm really just going to be using this for the single purpose of holding all of my stickers. So let me get started putting this together, and then we'll work on building the pages. I've determined the books I want to try to add to this sticker book are going to be the Homebody collection from the Happy Planner, the mini Homebody collection. I may try to do this Biz Babe book as well. I don't reach for this as much in my everyday planning. It's more just for when I'm planning my Jordan Essentials things or like working on notes or brainstorming ideas. So that one's kind of up in the air. And then I'll most definitely be using the farmhouse one as well. The homebody and the farmhouse are both about half used up. Those are ones I've used quite a bit in different phases. And I have a lot of pages that either like this I haven't used at all, or I've just used one or two. And like these, some of these I haven't used, but then I have some of the pages like this where there's about half the stickers remaining. So I think this will be good to also see kind of what I have left. I find when I'm looking for a sticker, I know that I either want a floral sticker, or I want a colored box, or I want a strip of washi, or I want an image that has text. And the way these books are set up, they're kind of grouped together with just aesthetics and how things look and however they decide, but that's not necessarily how my brain knows to look for them. So I'm excited about being able to just have all of the floral stickers in one part and then all of the text and box stickers in a different section. And I think that will help me going forward, being able to just reach for my stickers and grab exactly what I need. So let's get started with the farmhouse. I have been saving a few of my sticker pages that are empty. I have a couple that I've finished up, or I've used them enough to where I could just take the last few off and put them all together on one page. So for things like this, I know the first thing that I want to do is just peel off that outer remnant sticker sheet that's left over. And I'm not even sure if I'll keep this one because I accidentally wrote on it and then tried to erase it, and it didn't really work. But overall, I think it'll be useful and helpful just to get rid of this outer section. And I'll go ahead and do it with this one as well, because I think these two will be part of where I begin just putting things down. And see, this is part of why I think this will be helpful, is I know that there are no stickers here, but my brain was looking at these expecting these to be a sticker, and just now when I was peeling this off, I was reminded, no, you've already used those stickers. There's nothing left there. So I think removing that outer layer will be helpful just to really narrow down to see what I actually do have. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use a couple of pages to pull off some of these. The clear plastic stickers come on a heavier sheet, and I definitely would like to keep that in my little binder. So I'm going to grab my tweezers, and I'm going to use those just to pull these off, mainly to try to keep a minimal amount of my fingerprints on them so that they'll be nice and sticky for the next time I need to use them. And I'm just going to transfer these off of this page so that I can trim it down. Of course, ideally, I wouldn't have to trim if I could get a book that would be the size of these sticker books, but I feel like for now it'll be fine, and I'm just going to do it this way. And these two bigger ones, I'll just put onto another page. And this one can probably just stay where it is because I know I don't need to trim that bottom corner. Next, I have my paper trimmer, and this is, I think, going to work fine. So I've already measured, and I want my pages to be 7.5 inches long. So I'm going to go to there, mark that, and just cut that little strip off. And then in order to punch them on the back, I've measured it out, and I'm going to mark the center of the page. So if my page is 7.5, grab one of my trusty pencils from my 7-year-old daughter, because these days those are the pencils that seem to float around our house. So 3 3/4 is going to be the center of the page. And that way, with my tool punch here, I can just mark where the center is, and that should let the discs fall exactly where I need them. So there we go. I have my page punched, and now I can just transfer over the stickers that I want. So I think what I'm going to do is put as many of the larger stickers on first, because that's typically how I would look for them, is I would know, okay, I need a really big sticker and I'm looking for a specific, you know, larger text, pretty sticker, and then I'm going to fill in the little ones around it. as much as I can, but now that I know where my page limits are, that will be helpful. Actually, I think we're gonna slide this one over. I would like to keep them vertical, but I feel like for these, this will work just fine. And I may not have needed to do that, so that should work there. All right, change of plan. I'm going to go back and put this one vertical just so I can easily read it and I know what I have when I'm looking for a sticker, and fill the rest of these in. Okay, and I've decided I am not going to try to reuse this one because there's just no way to get that blue ink off, so that one will be pitched. And now I have a blank sheet I can use for my stash of pages, and this page is ready to go into my new book, so let's do that. So this will just pop right in, and I feel like that is a good start, and that's going to be a good fit for those pages. Now I just need to keep going and do a whole bunch more, but I'm already excited because I was basically able to combine 2 pages into one, and by getting rid of the outside extra, then it allows me to really kind of squeeze things in a little tighter on the page and know exactly what I have. So let's keep going with this project. Okay, it is actually the next day, and I worked for a little while yesterday morning, and then periodically through the day my daughter actually ended up being homesick, so I just kind of worked on things here and there and got a pretty good collection of pages here that I'm going to add into my sticker book. And I've kind of gone through and sorted them by the main larger decorative stickers at the front, then going into some of these text boxes and smaller icons. And a lot of these are from the Homebody and the Homebody Mini. And the other thing I liked about doing it this way was that I was able to put all of the same sticker together. So these are the Homebody, these are the Homebody Mini. But when I'm looking for something about focus, I've got all those focus stickers on the same page, and I'm not trying to then flip to a different complete book to get the different sizes. And then I moved into the different text boxes that I had, and at the back, it starts to go into more of the florals, and some of those are larger and smaller. So like here, these are large and small together. This is a whole page of the mini, and then right after it is the same page of the larger size. So I really feel like this is going to be so helpful, and I'm excited to put these into my new little binder and kind of get it all set up. So let's do that. Okay, so here we have my new sticker book, and I'm really excited. I was able to get 3 books, the Farmhouse collection, the Homebody collection, and the Mini Homebody collection in this little binder. And now I have this cute binder. It's organized, and I know where to look for things. I have florals and botanicals at the very back. In the middle is kind of my boxes and text boxes. And then at the front, we go into some of those more decorative labels. And at the very front, I just left these really pretty pages that I thought really coordinated well with the inside of my little binder. So that is my new sticker binder, and I'm really excited because this little book will be something that I can easily grab for when I want to just do a little decorating in one of my planners, and it'll be much easier to use and much more functional for me. So it was a little time consuming, but I was listening to an audiobook, and like I said, I could just kind of stop and start and pick up where I left off at any time. So that was nice. And of course, you could just very gradually do this, just kind of work on doing a few pages as you needed, and you wouldn't have to do it at all. But this is something that I thought, well, to use up some of the supplies I have on hand and to make myself use my stickers a little better, this should be something that's really useful for me. So I hope that gave you some ideas and was just kind of fun to watch as I set up my new sticker binder. I hope you're enjoying the spring season. If you're here in the Northern Hemisphere, have a great Easter season as well. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy seeing these kinds of planner videos, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.